Welcome to my TED Talk as I reminisce about a beautiful, beautiful hike, but which almost made me rest in peace because, I actually died a few times on this hike. This is Bisoke, and Bisoke is a volcanic mountain standing at about 3,700 meters above sea level. It is a dormant volcano in Rwanda with part of it in the Democratic Republic of Congo. And at the end of this vlog of me before and during the hike, I'll provide my do's and don'ts for beginners venturing into the world of hiking to chase some of the highest mountain peaks and magical views that come with these. But on this hike, I realized that hiking is not for the weak. This was not my first rodeo. I've been hiking for quite some time. But with my limited prep and a bunch of other not so positive things, I was definitely the weak. And this one made me sweat. And if you want, you can speed up this video and jump directly towards the end where I talk about the do's and don'ts for people who want to start doing hardcore hikes. But it would not be as cool as first watching me struggle. It almost called for my mama on this hike. That was one of the toughest, I have to be honest, that I've ever done in my life. If you like what you see, gently tap on the subscribe button, okay? So let's start with the before the hike. I am officially a day before the Bisoke hike and actually a few hours before the Bisoke hike. And this is everything I'm going to take with me on that climb. Here are my shoes. They're a bit old, but they've seen these mountains for quite some time, but they're fighters, so I trust them. And then I'll take my socks, a bit old as well, but they do the work. Some getters, pants, agapira, and I thought of bringing with me a big bag, but it would just be like too much weight for me and I don't think I'll need it. I'm not going to carry my own snacks, so I'm just going to take this small banana bag. These, I'm not sure I need them, but and then one big raincoat, a phone, of course, for content, and this is my extra phone, which is my contingency plan in case the one I'm currently using runs out of battery. And some music. It never hurts. I don't think I'll be blasting some music like on the hike, but maybe on the way to the RDB office and maybe after. We never know. So this is everything I am taking with me tomorrow. I had a bit of a crazy week, but very excited to climb. Number one, the first peak in the 5 peaks 5 in 5 months challenge that I'm currently doing to raise money for Agati Library. So now this is around 5 a.m. in the morning, and we were a team of about 10 hikers who had already been picked, but I struggled. I was supposed to be picked up around 4:30, and when I woke up it was 4:32. But the team was very supportive and they came to my house and picked me. And we stopped by Sinagera, mandatory. And by the time the sun rose, we were really able to enjoy some of the great views, but also some music. Buravan will forever be a legend. May he continue to rest in peace. And one of the beautiful things about waking up early is like rising before the sun. There's nothing as magical as this. So this was one of my highlights. Even before the hike, I was already soaking in that sunlight and getting that healthy dopamine. After a 2 hours drive, we stopped by Musanze to pick up a few other hikers, and that was a moment for me to check in and do a quick vlog thing. I made it in one piece. I almost missed the bus, but I'm glad I'm here, so let's see how it goes.
Yes. Are you ready?
I'm not sure.
Okay, we'll see.
I'm not sure, but
maybe the volcano is
I'm
not.
least prepared. I woke up so early, not early, very late. Early for me, but very late for the team. And I'm just glad I'm with a very supportive team. So yeah, inshallah.
Let's get it done.
Inshallah. Yes. I hope my inshallah will turn into alhamdulillah. This vast playing field here is where the gorilla naming ceremony, that's very famous, that brings all the famous people to Rwanda, is held from. And it's very close to the RDB office, so that meant we were almost close to where our departure point. We had to go and get our registration in order. It is 7 and we just go to the RDB office to get a briefing before the hike. When all hikers get to RDB, everybody gets a free cup of coffee, and I struggled to close this one, and maybe it should have been my sign that this hike was going to be very difficult, because it took time. Like, I tried, my friend tried, and the cup couldn't close, but you know, eventually it did. It came around, and we got the energy that we needed to attempt that volcano hike.
ko mbona bimara igihe kinini se kwambara getas got a friend. Ready for a close-up?
I struggled to put my gaiters on. Maybe yet another sign that this hike was going to be challenging. But I wasn't picking up the signs. I woke up super late. I almost missed the bus. The coffee cup wouldn't close. I couldn't put on my gaiters. But I guess, we had to do it. And everything happens for a good reason here. And but eventually we did enjoy being outdoorsy. Ignore me when I'm saying I almost died. This was a very beautiful hike. Very, very beautiful hike. You can see I was ready. I was ready to conquer the mountain, but the mountain conquered me. All right, it's 8:33 and we are now at the foot of this big boy, and we are going to be hiking, joining team members just a few minutes. So stay tuned. Are we going to make it to the top? Good question. Okay, here we had just got out of the car and we were heading towards the entrance of the park. So where the car leaves you is not at the entrance, so there is, a hike. It's also a hike itself to actually get from the car to the park, but everything is beautiful. The landscape, the animals, a lot of healthy dopamine, that good stuff. And look at me. Woo, I was ready. Had my gaiters on, my raincoat, but little did I know what was waiting for me. And the team, not just me.
Let's go.
Okay, so we've just done the first kilometer and we're not even yet at the foot of the volcano. Hi, so this is the first. Hi. Hello, I'm here already. I'm doing the 5 peaks in 5 months challenge, and this is the first volcano, Bisoke. I'm so excited. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to make it to the top. Stay tuned. We are 2 kilometers in and we are about to get to the entrance of the park, of the national park, the volcano.
Nibyo. Kweli.
Alright, so we are now 3 kilometers in and we are just at the park entrance. But I'm telling you, this is not for the faint of heart. It's not for the weak, and I am the weak, so I'm not really sure, but let's see how it goes.
You're not the weak.
I am not the weak. I am not the weak. I'm speaking it into existence. I am not the weak. Oh, look at that beauty. For me, hiking, yes, I love getting to the peaks, but the views along the way, it's just magical.
Why are you running?
Ngakira. Fata fone gusa. Ifata gutya kugira ngo imvura itayijyamo. Urazanyareye. Wowe. Kanicara.
Zicaye sigani.
Umva ibayita walk of shame. Niko bayita.
Kandi natangiye kugufata.
Imvugo niza biragenda.
Nta girasi.
Sheminga vuba vuba Denyse barira.
This is a quick reflection. So this is me. Let me see how many kilometers we've done so far. We are 5.72 kilometers in, and it's a long story, but I think I just gave up. My body was almost giving up, but I think we ran out of time, and now the next stop is we're going to have to go down because time is not on our side. But the thing is, like when we came, there was no guide. We literally just like walked so many kilometers by ourselves, like trying to follow our guide. I have to admit, it's among the top 5 scariest moments in my life. But luckily, we just met with a group of potters who came to our rescue. But because time was not on our side and we were just walking by ourselves, so it was hard. But also, if I wanted to keep pushing, I would, because I've done this hike before, I know I won't make it to the peak in time. So I guess this is me, doing the walk of shame, back to the bottom of Bisoke, and we try again in a few days. But I just have to like exercise more. I felt my body, I listened to my body. I don't think I prepared enough, and honestly I wasn't in a good place as well emotionally. Yes, physically, but also emotionally. Even before the hike, I felt like I was not going to make it. And when it's not okay in the head, that's it. But anyway, we try again next time, huh? We try again next time.
Send me winjira nusohoka.
Genda.
Pota nawe fungura telefone.
Gusha.
Oya, genda ndi muri video. Naye magambo yanjye ari.
Igiti kivura inzoka.
Inzoka? Zihe nzoka?
Someone.
Amibe?
Amibe.
Umugeshi. Baduhe tujya gutera natwe. And thank goodness, oh my goodness, we made it back in one piece and we had the most delicious meal at La Payotte. Yes. Bon appetit. At least one good thing, huh?
Many good things. Yeah, even the vibes.
But anyway, we'll try again next time. That's my mantra.
I hope we all meet.
You see these eyes? Like my eyes almost fell to the ground because this is how good the food was. And after the hike, as the whole group of hikers, we really had a debrief session, talked about how difficult the hike was. It rained a lot. We faced so many challenges, but we did it in the end. We also celebrated one of us who celebrated their birthday on the hike, and it was just magical. So despite the ups, the downs, this has been truly fulfilling, being outdoorsy with a fun, exciting team. And I would totally recommend. And you would see me back in this jungle. I'm going back. So don't think that just because I almost died that I'm not going to go back. I am going back. So this is the end of the vlog, and let me share with you my quick do's and don'ts, or don'ts and do's, because I'm going to start with the don'ts. Number 1, don't underestimate the importance of pre-hike training. Number 2, don't start with I might not make it to the top attitude. That's one of the things that actually made me not get to the top. Number 3, don't go without enough water and snacks. Number 4, don't believe it when people who are more athletic than you say things like, oh, this hike is an easy one. Just know yourself, know your body, understand your body, and do as your body asks. And then on the do's, if you can, choose a team that's really supportive and fun. Number 2, minimize talking and breathe only through your nose to save energy. Number 3, start with a positive mindset, man. Like, do affirmations. Whatever works for you, queen. Whatever works for you, king. Just do that. Number 4, this is a very important one. Don't obsess over the fact that you have to get to the peak. Don't obsess over getting to the peak. Enjoy the journey. Soak up the sunshine, or feel the raindrops on your skin. Enjoy the views on the way. Stock up that healthy dopamine of being outdoors while you are there. And that's it for today's episode. See you on the next hike, or in the next episode. This is Nice Life 101. I post about minimalism, travel, and personal finances. If you like what you see, make sure to leave a like and a subscribe on this channel so that you can receive the content that I post in the future. Bye.